The Rome Masters has completely shaken up the ATP rankings heading into Roland Garros. Jannik Sinner thrilled the home crowd with a dominant title run, while Ruud stormed back up the rankings after reaching the final. We also saw surprise rises from young stars like Ruud and Rafael Jodar, while big names including Novak Djokovic, Alexander Zverev, and Carlos Alcaraz suffered costly setbacks. Let's break down the latest ATP rankings after an explosive week in Rome. At number 30, João Fonseca drops one place to 1,435 points after a round of 64 exit in Rome. The teenage Brazilian showed flashes of brilliance, but couldn't maintain momentum for a deeper clay court run. Holding the number 29 spot is Rafael Jodar with 1,461 points, climbing 5 positions after an impressive Rome quarterfinal appearance. The young Spaniard continues building momentum during his breakthrough season. Jakub Mensik falls to world number 28 with 1,510 points after losing early in Rome's round of 64. The Czech youngster struggled to build on his strong recent form during the Italian swing. Now ranked number 27, Francisco Cerundolo sits on 1,570 points following a round of 32 loss in Rome. The Argentine remained competitive on clay, but couldn't produce another deep Masters run. With 1,620 points, Tomás Martín Echeverry stays at number 26 after an early round of 64 exit in Rome. It was a disappointing week for the Argentine on one of his preferred surfaces. At world number 25, Tommy Paul drops 7 places to 1,625 points after a third-round defeat in Rome. The American loses 350 valuable points during a difficult clay court campaign. Arthur Rinderknecht occupies the number 24 position with 1,736 points after limited Rome involvement, alongside Bordeaux round of 16 and Geneva round of 32 finishes during the week. Coming in at number 23 is Alejandro Davidovich Fokina with 1,820 points after a round of 32 result in Rome. The Spaniard delivered a steady but ultimately unspectacular performance on clay. After dropping 3 spots, Cameron Norrie lands at number 22 with 1,888 points. The Brit exited Rome in the round of 64, after also falling in Geneva's round of 16. Frances Tiafoe edges up to number 21 with 1,890 points, following a round of 32 finish in Rome. The American gained points, but missed the chance for a deeper breakthrough. Breaking into the top 20 is Lerner Tien with 1,940 points, after reaching the Rome round of 16. The young American continues proving himself as one of tennis's brightest rising talents. Despite high expectations, Arthur Fils slips to number 19 with 2,040 points after a shock round of 64 exit in Rome. The Frenchman struggled to find consistency throughout the event. At number 18, Valentin Vachereau drops 2 positions to 2,103 points after failing to make a significant impact during the Rome Masters week. Surging 8 places in the rankings is Ruud at number 17, with 2,185 points. The Norwegian reached the Rome final and collected 450 massive points on clay. Italy's Luciano Darderi rises to number 16 with 2,260 points after an incredible semi-final run in Rome. The home favorite thrilled Italian fans with his breakthrough Masters performance. Now sitting at number 15 is Karen Khachanov with 2,320 points following a strong quarterfinal showing in Rome. The Russian enjoyed one of his best clay tournaments of the season. Jiří Lehečka slips 1 spot to number 14 with 2,715 points after a round of 32 defeat in Rome. The Czech remains stable, but missed a valuable opportunity for bigger gains. Back up to number 13 is Andrei Rublev, with 2,740 points after a quarterfinal appearance in Rome. The Russian added 150 important points during a solid clay court week. At world number 12, Flavio Cobolli reaches 2,790 points despite a round of 32 loss in Rome. Another steady tournament keeps the Italian moving upward in the rankings. Lorenzo Musetti falls one place to number 11, with 3,115 points after exiting Rome in the round of 16. The Italian loses 300 points during his home Masters campaign. Breaking into the top 10 is Alexander Bublik at number 10, with 3,230 points, despite a round of 32 loss in Rome and mixed results across the clay swing. After an early Rome exit, Alex de Minaur drops to number 9, with 3,665 points. The Australian lost momentum following a disappointing round of 64 defeat in Italy. Climbing back upward is Daniil Medvedev at number 8, with 3,760 points after reaching the Rome semifinals. It marks one of the Russians' strongest clay court performances in years. World number 7, Taylor Fritz remains on 3,770 points after limited Rome involvement and a Geneva round of 16 finish. The American struggled to make a major clay court impact. Ben Shelton stays at number 6 with 4,030 points, despite a disappointing round of 64 exit in Rome. The powerful American continues searching for consistency on clay. Moving into the top 5 is Felix Auger-Aliassime with 4,060 points, despite an early Rome defeat. Consistent results elsewhere helped the Canadian climb higher in the ATP standings. Novak Djokovic rises to number 4 with 4,710 points, even after a shocking Rome exit. The Serbian legend suffered a rare round of 64 loss during a difficult clay campaign. At number 3, Alexander Zverev stands on 5,705 points after a round of 16 defeat in Rome. The German dropped valuable points after failing to defend a deeper run. Still holding the number 2 ranking is Carlos Alcaraz, with 11,960 points, despite losing 1,000 points during the Rome swing. The Spaniard couldn't make a major impact before Roland Garros, and at the very top, Jannik Sinner dominates world tennis with 14,700 points after winning his first Rome title, becoming the first Italian champion since Panatta in 1976, and completes the career Golden Masters by winning all 9 ATP Masters 1000 events. He heads into the French Open, where he could complete his career Grand Slam. Who's ready to rise next? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your predictions below. I'll see you in the next one.